So let's just do a recap of what happened this 2017 season to fill you all in and get you up to speed. Videos, you'll see that I was having my pro debut, and that was like the biggest thing, and then I was going to compete in Worlds. So November 5th was the date that I was pushing for. I did deal with a bunch of health issues throughout my prep, different things, kind of filled you guys in on some of my other videos. And going into the show, I knew I wasn't really like at my very best. Like I pushed really hard and I brought something I think that was better. Like I definitely built a lot more muscle and looked fuller than I did when I won my pro card, but I knew I could have still been better at this like body, if that makes sense. Like where I am now, I could have still been better because I could have come in a little bit leaner. So I knew going into that show, like I wasn't really as lean as I wanted to be, but I brought like a fuller look, which I thought for the pro stage might be better. So I'm going to include some video of the November 5th Monster Mash show for all of you.
I saw her standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
I was on the outside of the stage, which is never a good thing as a competitor because unfortunately it means that you're not going to place. You want to be like in the center. That's usually like top 3, top 5, like in those center positions, and they had me outside. So I knew I didn't place. That was okay. When I stepped off the stage, I was kind of bummed because here you've invested so much time, you know, so much energy, you've given this your all, and to not place, like, it was pretty hard, to be honest. Coming out of my 2016 season with such like a high, like I won my April show, like won my high class in that, which was NPC, and then I won my high class and won my pro card. Like I was like kind of still riding the high from that. So like going from such a good season to then like not placing was kind of hard. I was pretty upset, kind of sad, and I was just like, well, if I'm not going to place at like a local pro show in 12 days, I'm supposed to be doing Worlds. Like that is like top bikini competitors from around the world, like people coming from other countries to compete at this show. So like if I can't even place at this, like how am I going to even do well at that? So like there's kind of no point. So I just kind of had like a bad, not a bad attitude, but I was just kind of like beating myself up like a lot. So Sunday was when my show was. Kind of ate like a jerk, not like binge, but like I definitely was like, I need some food. So I ate a lot, felt good. Monday, I hopped right back on my calories and my macros and everything and did my cardio and everything. I wasn't sure if I was gonna continue. So I was like, well, I don't know if I like want to keep prepping or just take this now as like my off season, go into off season, then maybe do something next year. So I was like, but just in case, I'm gonna stick to it. And that's what I did. I did go up a couple pounds, but then, you know, within a couple days, like my weight fell back down. I had a lot of encouragement, and I can't thank those people that reached out to me enough. I was kind of like telling people like, I don't know if I'm going to do Worlds now. They were like, girl, no, keep pushing. You got this. So thank you to everyone that was so supportive. and like was like, no, keep going because you're gonna do it. So going into Worlds, I gave that again my absolute all. Like I've never pushed harder in my entire life. Like super low carb, low calorie, tons of cardio, pushing myself like to my absolute max to be ready. And I did it. Like I got on that stage, and I'm gonna include the footage from Worlds. There was some weird like moving around. So when they first had us, they had me on the ends, and then they did a bunch of moving around, and then they brought us to the middle. So I was thinking maybe top 5, possibly. I was kind of thinking I didn't place. But, you know, people were like, no, I think you got 4th or 5th. Like the way that they had it was the way that like at the end was like the way that the placings were. So you might be like 4th or 5th. And I was like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Like I'm having fun, because that's kind of how I went into it. Like regardless of placing, let's have some fun. So I didn't place again, of course. I did improve. So at Monster Mash, I came in dead last. I just checked the scoring actually like 2 days ago and saw. And then at Worlds, I came in 9th place out of 11. So I guess I improved a little bit. But I know like going into it next year, I need to give myself more time, and that possibly they don't give feedback in the WNBF. They said that our placing is our feedback. So I don't really know like what they're looking for. If I'm too muscular, or if, you know, I wasn't lean enough, or just different things. I don't really know, like, because I have no feedback. So I don't know where to improve. So my plans next year are, I'll get into that actually in a second. One thing I quickly want to talk about is with the placings. So I could beat myself up and be really upset, but the whole reason that I set out on this journey was to inspire, motivate, and help others, and to be really transparent on my channel, like with all the struggles and all the different things. So yeah, I was like kind of upset that I didn't place, because like being a competitor, you want to win, but I have learned so much about myself, like through competing and through fitness and through all of these things, that I honestly feel like I've won first place because of how far I've come. And just different people, you know, people have come up to me like in my local gym, and they're like, I just want to say like thank you so much for, you know, I see you working so hard and pushing yourself, and like you've really motivated me to be a better person and to come to the gym and to, you know, better myself more. So like just hearing those different things is really amazing. Oh my goodness, it's snowing, and the person just like went around the corner and just like crashed into something and then reversed, and now they're driving away. Not even checking to see like if their car is messed up or anything. Just like It's snowing really bad out, but so it's really just like pushed me to then be a better person. So I'm going to do a separate video on like my 2018 goals, because I don't want this one to be like 7 hours long. And what I plan on doing for 2018 with like my personal goals and different things like that with fitness and everything. I'll make that a separate video. But yeah, so overall, I think even though I didn't place and was kind of like, well, I'm kind of ashamed to like post a video because like who wants to watch somebody that doesn't place? I think that's being more real and more like, hey, it doesn't really matter. Like, I know I gave that prep my all. I pushed really hard, and there's nothing more that I could have done in the time that I had to be ready, because I did everything I possibly could. So that is my 2017 season. I did not place, but I learned a lot, and I learned that never doubt yourself, keep pushing, stay positive, be a good person, and to just continue doing what you're doing, because you might even be a role model or somebody that somebody's looking up to, but they just might not say anything. Because I've had people then like that have come up to me that have said something that are like, I've been watching you for like the past like 3 months. I just have been like kind of weird to like say something to you. So you never know who's watching you, you know, who you're inspiring, and just keep going, keep being a good person, and keep pushing yourself. And that is kind of like where I'm at right now. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching this video. I'm gonna get into a couple more details in my next video that will be like where I'm at, what my plans are for 2018, and different things. But thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my 2017 competition prep series wrap-up video, and let's get into 2018. Let's kill this next year. Let's get some goals together. Let's just crush it. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone. I love you all.